Hey everybody, welcome to my car. I was really just jonesing to get out of the office and get outside today. I would like to have done this outside, but there's a pretty good little breeze out today. It's 50. Actually, I think it's more like 47, and it's just a little too cold and a little too breezy to do it. So I decided just to sit in my car because I just really needed to get out of the office. Well, this is the part 5 of our training. This is when we've talked to the person, we've possibly already sat down with them for a brief appointment. Now they're here and they're ready to talk to us about the business. And we're going to go back and start the conversation with them again. We're maybe talk about family. We're going to talk about, we want to keep things light and easy. And they're gonna have plenty of questions. Just tell them we're going to get into the questions about the business here in just a few minutes and chat with them a little bit because we want to keep this thing very light. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to go back to the things maybe that you had talked to them before about. Paul or Phil or whatever their name is. You said you'd like to buy your wife a house. Is that right? I would love to be able to buy my wife a house. You said that you would like to send your kid to college and not have to get any student loans. Is that right? We're going back through it. He says, yeah. So now you're going to ask him, what does he think that he needs to get that? I need more education. I need a better job. I need to make more money. I need to do this. I need to do that. It doesn't matter what the need is. The need is always going to be supplied by us helping them attain their goals. Then you're going to ask them, how does that make you feel? Supposing for a moment that you had the money that you needed so that your son didn't have to go to college and take on a whole bunch of student debt. How does that make you feel? They're going to say something, I feel great, I feel accomplished, I feel this or that. But you're looking for things that are love, peace, joy, those type of emotions and feelings that they have, because those are what we call dominant buying motives. And we're going to ping on those coming up here soon. This video might be a part 1 and a part 2. I can tell it's going to be maybe a little bit longer, but I'm going to try and blast through it in 10 minutes. Now, after you've done that, you're going to go through that one more time. You're going to say, so let me see if I understand you correctly. You said that you wanted to send your son to college and not have to take on any student loan debt. You said that you thought that you needed money to do that. If you had that, it's going to make you feel amazing or whatever. Is that correct? He's going to say, yeah, that's it. Awesome. Then you're going to show the presentation and you're going to talk to them about the presentation. If it's the money-making opportunities, if it's the being healthy, whatever that is, you're going to curtail it. You're going to show him the presentation, whether it's the 7-minute video or I like personally to do the full presentation because I can talk to them about their issues and about what they're going through. And at the very end of that conversation, you're going to say something. In your opinion, do you feel that the opportunities provided to you by Zojena can help you get the money you need to help your son go to college debt-free so that you can feel good and feel accomplished? Do you see how I did that? Now, in your opinion, do you feel the opportunities provided by Zojena is going to give you the money that you need to send your son to college debt-free, and it's going to make you feel great? If he says yes, awesome. Then you sign him up. And you go right to an assumptive close. You just say, okay, this is where we start. Let's start filling out paperwork. You go online and start filling out the app. And you tell them it's going to be $88 to all the way up to $1,500, depending on your level of engagement that you want to start with. The other way is he might say, no, I'm not quite sure. Then what we're going to do is a thing called iron. Iron means inquire objectively, reverse if possible, offer a different unit of conviction. So you're going to ask open-ended questions, and he might say what his objection is. You're going to ask, so what do you think, what's holding you back? Well, I need to talk to my wife. Okay, understand. That means that he doesn't have the authority to buy, so it doesn't matter where you're going anyway. You're not going to get him today because he doesn't have the authority to buy. The other thing, too, he could say, well, I'm just not sure that I have time, or I'm just not sure I have this. You're going to listen to how I do this. If time is their objection, I'm going to say, I can understand that time is an issue, but when have you ever had time? In fact, this is to create time, because if you were making this extra money, you wouldn't need to spend so much time at the job. And you go back. When have you ever done that? When have you ever done that? If you do nothing now, you're going to stay in the situation where you're at. Then you can go back to it. Now, in your opinion, do you feel the opportunities provided by Zogena will give you the money you need to send your son to college that'll make you feel better? Or whatever that scenario might be. After that, they're going to say yes, no. Then if they say no, inquire objectively, reverse if possible, offer another unit of conviction. Just ask open-ended questions and save all that information that he's telling you for later on. Now, if you go to close on a third time and he has something else, he's just really procrastinating, pulling your chain, and you really probably may never get the true objection. So you just move on. Or you can do the Ben Franklin decision-making process. And you could say something like this. We're going to draw it on paper for him and make a line on the left and a line on the right. And you say, Ben Franklin, he had a decision-making process that went like this. Before making a decision, one must weigh the ideas opposed against the reasons for doing this right now. So listen to the psychology of that. It's before making a decision, one must weigh the ideas opposed against the reasons for doing this right now. Ideas and reasons. And you're always going to want to be through one. Let's say, I haven't talked to my wife. I don't have enough money right now. I don't have enough time. I can understand that. So let's go with that first one. When have you ever had the money? This is an opportunity to get you more money. And you list the different things there on the right-hand side. And you're always going to want to try and be 3-1, a minimum of 2, but you'd love to be 3-1. So you turn that page around and said, okay, these are the ideas opposed against the reasons for doing this now. That's it. And if he's in or out or whatever, start filling out the paperwork. This is what we need to do. Start right there. Start filling out the paperwork. The next part is the follow-up. Next training will be the follow-up, and I think you'll enjoy it. And this is actually getting a new distributor started. God bless you guys. You're still the greatest team ever. We love you so much. I hope this helps. Please use this information. It's very powerful and very effective. All right. God bless. You guys have a great day.